welcome back. It is our Super Sports Saturday on AM 1250 KBRF. We're going to talk some girls soccer, a couple of the Otter girls seniors, and they have a lot of them on the team. I believe 10 seniors total. It's Carly Kozak, right? I guess right. Okay, and Kalia Hadlewick, the goaltender, with this Fergus Falls team. I want to start off with Kalia here because you hardly get in any games at all. It seems like you're back there, and you just kind of stand back there. And what do you do when that ball is always down on the other end? It seems like with your defense, the way things have gone this year, you hardly get any action back there.
Yeah, I just think about what can be done to help situations in the game, and I just follow the ball around and make sure I'm in the right position at all times in case anything happens.
I was at certain times of the season, I'd say, get Kalia a book or something. She can do her homework back there or something. But tell me about your defense. I know with Carly here, she's got to be one of your favorites back there helping you out. But are you happy with the way the defense has played this year for the girls soccer team?
Oh, we have a great defense, real strong line, about 5 or 6 girls who can step back there whenever. Catherine Sautel and Sarah Anderson are some young ones that have stepped up this year, and they're great. Carly's my best. Love her back there.
Well, I was going to say it's a nice thing to have that communication with your defenders. Along with Carly, I want to ask you, along with you and Nikki and Jackie Ellingson, you got to feel kind of confident back there that you got that defense covered pretty well.
Yeah, for sure. We all have experience on the field, and that helps a lot, and we talk a lot, so that helps too.
You guys are still looking for ways to score. Busy week, 3 games in the week. St. Cloud Apollo, 0-0 overtime tie. What's with all the ties? I know you guys aren't really involved in the scoring part of the game, but a lot of ties. I believe, 7 this year already?
Yeah, there's 7. I really couldn't tell you.
Okay.
We've been in all the games pretty good, but we just haven't found a way to score.
2 shutouts this week. Do you take pride in that, Kalia? Obviously, I mean, that's got to be nice for you to have, again, 2 shutouts. That's all you can do back there, right?
Yeah, I think it was really good of us to get some scoreless games, and the defense was a great help in that. So,
Kalia, in a game like the Otters play where the goals are hard to come by game in and game out, you may not see a lot of shots, but when you do see a shot, it's pretty important that you stop it, isn't it? Because there's not a lot of goals being scored.
Yep, it really comes down to it. I have to stop them all so that we can stay in the game.
And staying focused, like you said, just positioning-wise and following the ball, so important to be in the position to make that save. The Otters, have they just not been able to get the set plays going, like Jeff was talking earlier with the Lowell Carpenter about the corner kicks being at such a big lopsided number in that last outing? Are the Otters struggling in that way too to get set plays?
I think we have our corner kicks down. We just need, and we have great speed up there too. We just need someone to get a foot on the ball and just really look for some open shots.
On that very topic, Craig, I want to bring up again Nikki Ellingson, a youngster. She's taking a lot of your corner kicks. You had 4 in the second half against Little Falls, and she's key. She's really doing a good job putting it out there, isn't she?
Yeah, she's doing really good. She has such a good boot, and she has the right placement every time she kicks it in.
I want to talk about that Little Falls game because you pulled off the victory. You got a goal late. It came from, I believe, Caitlin McLaughlin, who got the goal. Only a 1-0 victory. Little Falls, a program up and coming, but usually over the years, you guys have done pretty well against them. What was the issue against Little Falls that day? Any idea?
Again, I just think we have a hard time finding the back of the net. Our defense is great. We keep them out, and then we just need someone who will step up and score some goals. Well,
again, you outshot them, I believe, 13-6 unofficially, of course. Senior night, 10 seniors on this team? My goodness, very experienced club. You have to feel that may maybe carry you a little bit in the playoffs, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
It should.
Let's talk about the third game of the week because that's the one I really want to get to. The 3-2 loss against Moorhead, but Moorhead, one of the better teams in this section. They played East Grand, to a tough game. 3-2. Tell me about it. How'd that one turn out? I mean, you were right there, right to the very end, I hear.
Yeah, that was probably the funnest game we've had all year. Everybody was really into the game, and everybody was hustling to have every ball, and it was just intense the whole time, and we weren't expecting it for sure. we were confident going into it, but we had no idea that we could do that against Moorhead, which I think is good going into the playoffs.
Caroline says in her story from Craig Olson Sports about fire and heart, and you got to feel good that your coach is saying things like that about you guys, especially the last regular season game. Are you guys ready for the playoffs now? Does that help you get ready?
Yeah, I think we are. We're just going to go in and try our hardest and keep going like we have all season.
14 saves. Is that the most you've seen, most balls you've seen come your way in a game?
Yeah, they had a lot of shots. They had some good forwards, a lot of speed.
Okay. But you guys had 13 shots on net. Offensively, are you starting to get it down, you think? You think the offense is starting to turn it around a little bit?
Yeah, Anna Sangston has really stepped up there in the front. She has a lot of hustle. She has everything that a forward really needs up there. She
was instrumental in the game just the other day against, I believe, Little Falls. Did a very good job. And I see here that Catherine Sawtell, the week before, received, as an 8th grader, received the girls' soccer CLC Performer of the Week. That's kind of a nice thing for her. How do you keep that 8th grader's head from getting too big and exploding? As defenders, what do you guys do? Or as seniors, what do you guys do to make sure that she keeps in her place?
I'm sure she won't get it to her head. She's a well-grounded person, but...
Yeah, I'm just kidding about that. But as an 8th grader, it's good to see that you've got some new blood coming in. Do you like to see those youngsters excel, being seniors, being leaders of this team?
Yeah, I think they'll do great once we're gone. They'll keep it up.
Okay. Are you guys happy with the way that the season has gone? 4, 6, and 7. Not a lot of wins, 7 ties. Talk after the game. Maybe as Caroline addresses you girls. Are you satisfied with the way things are right now?
Well, if you just score one more game in all 7 of those, we would have 7 more wins.
Yeah. Well, and if you give up one more, you'd have 7 more losses. Yeah. It's just the way you look at it. As you head to the playoffs, though, are you girls confident? It looks like you may have a home playoff game against Crookston. At least that's what it tentatively looks like. Are you confident you can go far in the playoffs?
Yes.
What? There you go. Okay. What do you think? Being the key defenders here, what do you think it's going to take for you guys to manage your way through the playoffs?
Well, as defenders, we have to get to every ball and stop every ball and get the ball up to the forwards so they can score.
Okay. Pretty simple. You guys worked on that one.
How about home field? Lowell talked about how the narrower field is to your advantage sometimes because you're used to it. Some teams may not be. From a goalkeeper's perspective, Kalia, that narrow field, does that cause any problems for you in the goal as far as the angles of attacks and being a little more congested around the net?
I don't think it's too different than other fields, other than sometimes their shots, they can shoot from farther out and a little bit wider, but I don't see a difference very much.
How about from the defender's standpoint? There's not enough or as much ground to cover. Does that help you guys?
It depends, really. It depends on if, the ground is hard or not, because if the ground is hard, then the ball rolls, and then we have a lot of running to do.
Do you guys, I see that you haven't seen Crookston this year. Do you guys prepare for a team, or do you just go out and play your game with a certain strategy in mind?
I say play our game.
We just play our own game, try not to play down to the other team's level.
Have you guys had a chance, again, to talk about that, and what is the game plan from Catherine Gustafson? I'm sorry, Caroline.
Yep.
Ole. Yeah, I should know that. That whole last name thing throws me.
I know.
What is the strategy? Have you guys set a game plan for Tuesday yet?
Well, we're going to win. That's our game plan.
Pretty easy.
Yeah, wow, I guess.
All right.
The confidence is not lacking here. That's good.
I understand. Yeah, there's no question about that. Again, you hate to look past any team, but East Grand is kind of standing in the wings. You guys enjoy playing teams like East Grand, like Moorhead, or no?
I like it. We just go out there and give it our all and know that we have to play harder than ever.
As seniors, have you had an opportunity to reflect a little bit and now go, Tuesday could be our last game? Does it, have you had a chance to think about it being seniors?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be the same every year.
Does it affect your play at all? Do you maybe give it a little extra? How does it affect your play at all, if anything?
I'd say I get more nervous before the game, which makes me more excited to play.
Okay. Do you play a winter sport at all?
No, I don't.
Okay. Spring?
Yes, track.
Okay, so you got something coming up. Kalia?
Yep, I play basketball and track.
All right, so you do have something else coming up, but still your possible final soccer game, and you hopefully it doesn't end on your home field.
East Grand, if you get them, they're the physical team, right? They're always a pretty physical squad out there. Have you guys improved in that area, do you think? Are you guys able to take it and dish it out a little more now at this point of your careers?
Yeah, we played a game the other, who was it?
It was Little Falls, and you guys, it was Sauk Rapids, I know, and Little Falls for another thing. There was 3 or 4 girls. You should check out the the injury report after the game. You girls, I talked with Caroline about that stuff, and it's due to dedication in the weight room. Have you guys spent a lot of time, getting in shape, getting into that weight room, and being stronger?
Yeah, I think we're a big, tough group of girls. So
is that what it's going to take? That physical play to go far in the playoffs?
Yeah. Yep. Anything.
Okay,
that'll be a big part of it.
Yeah,
I think.
I hope so.
Got to win those free balls that are out there and control it. So.
And against Moorhead, we did really good with that too.
Okay.
Every ball first.
Well, that's a good test heading into the playoffs. Again, Crookston, Tuesday. Girls, want to thank you for coming in and talking about the Otter girls soccer team. Playoffs, again, 4 o'clock, about a 3:45 pregame time. We'll have it on the radio on AM 1250.
And you did enjoy McDonald's breakfast. Just out of curiosity, what was the choice of the day here, Kalia? What did you have?
Egg, bacon, and cheese McMuffin.
Okay.
I had a sausage McMuffin.
All right.
The soccer players, they're in the weight room. They're out there eating. The swimmers, they don't eat anything.
Oh, they're afraid of sinking.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Girls, thanks for coming in. Carly Kozak and Kalia Hadlewick, seniors with the Fergus Falls Otter girls soccer team. 4, 6, and 7 playoffs coming up on Tuesday. That's going to wrap up this portion of Super Sports Saturday. We got lots more coaches to get to. Volleyball, cross country, girls swimming and diving, all coming up. Super Sports Saturday continues on AM 1250 KBRF.